we're gonna have to, ooh, look at him. We're gonna have to agree on like some foundational ideas that we're gonna hold above other ideas. That one's got a long rifle. And then we're gonna have to base other decisions around those, right? And it's not gonna be perfect because there's no such thing, but that's what we're gonna have to like. We're gonna have to like aim at something together, right? Some goal, some unified goal. I'm just not seeing that, and it man, it makes me very uncomfortable, which is why I don't spend time on social media. Well, he ate that like a sandwich. Oh my. Should have test fired that. Didn't test fire it. Didn't test fire it. Didn't test fire it. Welcome back. I am a friendly pest. Today I'm playing Into the Radius 2, playing on a MetaQuest 3, streaming this from my PC over virtual desktop. Today is going to be a good day because we're spending it in here and not out there. Let's get started. I've got some stuff to do before I leave. That might take a little time, so I apologize for those that want to skip that. I'll try to remember to put a timestamp when I actually leave the base for people who want to avoid the shopping and stuff, especially since I'm still just figuring it out and making my way through it. Okay, I got a lot of useful comments from last week's video about that it was important to go ahead and upgrade gear if I could, just because the weight would help me move faster and make the game feel better. So I'm going to do that, I guess, but I'm going to do so a bit blindly. I'm not taking the time to really think my way through this, as is my way. So we're just going to go for it. I guess we're going to get this one because I've got around 3,700. Let's see. That's really cool that I can just hang stuff there. I wonder if I can go ahead and move my stuff. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. There we go. Apologies. This is going to take me a few minutes. Nice. Spare probes, extra shells, extra mag. All right. So I can go ahead and wear this, I think. Can't wear it. I have to buy it first, I guess. So let's try to buy it. This is my first time buying stuff, so I got to figure it out, right? Pretty sure I can just hang this here and install a new bag. I can. Great. So now I've got that. Can I grab the primary off it? If I can, I don't know how. We'll figure that out later. For now, I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to sell it. How much money do we have? $27.90. Go ahead and try to upgrade the chest rig. If I can remember how to take this off. I guess I can't. Oh, there I can. Okay, I thought maybe I couldn't put it on there because it had gear on it. Which one? Dang, I don't know. I like the looks of this one a lot. But that one has the holster I need. But that's on the wrong side. Is that the difference between? It is the difference between these two sides. You got left-handed rigs and right-handed rigs. Wow, that was close. I very almost bought the wrong one. I like that a lot because that's basically what we used before. I don't have security level 2 yet. So we're going to go ahead and grab this one. Nice. And now, in theory, I can put the shotgun over my shoulder. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. All right. We're going to stick with the Makarov that I got from that last mission. We're going to buy a couple boxes of ammo, and we're going to get out there and we're going to have a good time. Get my light. Put that there. I got another slot there. I don't have anything on right now. That's fine. Good enough. Let's sell these real quick. I'll go ahead and buy ammo. We're up to 1,000. This store is fantastic. Like, this is super fun to just put stuff on and buy it. I can buy stuff there too. All right. I'm gonna try the tracer rounds. That box has 3 rounds on it. They're cheap, right? That'll get me by. Surely between the, because I've never used that type of ammo before. Give me that. Pretty content with that. Is that even full? 7 of 8. Oh, I bought that, so I can't use it yet. Okay, good. I feel happy with this. This store's great. We've still got 1,400. I'm content with what I'm taking out. I'm gonna go ahead and use the flashlight attachment, I think. Is that a laser? Kind of looks like a laser. That's a light. That's a small laser pointer. I really like the laser pointer in previous, in Radius 1. So let's buy the laser and see if we can attach it. Good enough. I'll be in here. I'll be in here for the entire video if I don't get moving. Total cost 1,000. Let's go. This store is great, but it's super fun. Man, used stuff just ain't worth anything. I should have kept that for spare gear, because I bet I'd drop my entire kit when I die. But let's take a minute to try to attach this laser pointer, if I can remember how. Let's see. That's not it. There it is. We got a laser pointer. So, man, I gotta get used to that. But I can do it. Safety's off. Weapons loaded. Yep. We got 12 rounds in our long mag. Stupid body still moving around a little bit. We'll take the flashlight with us just in case. We're gonna go ahead and set this down somewhere. And we'll get out there. We'll grab a mission and we'll get out there. It's gonna be a good day. Feeling good. I feel alright with this. I feel alright with this setup. So, okay. Very cool. Now we got a shoulder slot, got more pouches. In theory, our weight capacity is better, so our speed's going to be better. Introduction to the forest. I'm tempted to do that, just because that's going to be like a new... So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. Bring the artifact specified, normally closer to the peninsula. Man, we'll take them all. I want to see what it looks like when you carry a bunch of missions. And we'll get out there and we'll have a look. How much time do we have before the tide wave? Almost 2 days. It's gonna work out. Let's go. Hope you guys had a good week. I want to say once again, thank you to everyone that's coming out to support my content again, since I'm making videos. I'm really on the fence about it. Well, I could just straight go to the forest. Dang. I guess let's try to knock these out. Let's try to knock these peninsula missions out first. I didn't expect to just be able to go there. I thought I would have to walk through one zone first. Okay. Is it not tracking my missions? Way up there. Okay, now it's tracking them. Okay, so now they're tracked. I don't know, maybe I didn't see it before. We'll make our way that way and see how it goes. Somebody made a comment to me that going in and out of the zone, even outside of a tide wave, I should keep my head on a swivel. Which makes me think it's possible that mobs respawn even without a tide wave. I don't know that. A person could be messing with me. So, I'm not just gonna sprint, but I'm also gonna move fairly swiftly. It's gonna get dark soon. I found fighting in the dark very difficult. So there was a mimic there before. So we'll kind of have a look and see if he's there again. Looks clear. Looks clear. What did I drop? How did I drop? This startled me. I pulled that out of my bag somehow? Pulled it off there. Just trying to grab this. So that's the way I gotta go around and cross. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. It's gonna be alright. I do feel like I'm moving faster. I appreciate all the advice I've received in the comments. I'm gonna try to put some of that to work today. I feel like my brain was able to absorb the stuff that I thought was most pertinent. I don't think I've done a test fire on the shotgun, not that I can remember. I might have very well fired it last week. I have no memory of doing so. I should probably test it. I feel like that might be like a shortcut and an interesting route. Let's check it out. Dang. Those are super cool. We're cooking along a little fast. Yeah, that's a good way to avoid the road. I was told that these spawn might be called creepers now. So not exactly the same creature at all. We'll keep that in mind. I was also told that might be incorrect, so we'll see. I appreciate the honesty of that comment. We're going to let this traveling porcupine go through, and then we'll get on our way. I went on a pretty big road trip yesterday. Covered like 250 miles. Went to places I've never been before. Ate at restaurants I've never been before. Even hired a carriage and went on like a horse and carriage ride, which I had never done before. So I'm a little worn out today, which I think is fair. A little worn out today, and then also like made the mistake of getting on social media for a few minutes, and I'm all like stressed out and irritated. So doing my best to not let that bleed over into the content. I do not want to move through this so aggressively. This is a downright mess here. Look at this. How the heck are you supposed to get through? Skirt past this? Man, they did not skimp on the anomalies. Holy crap. And there's like an artifact to collect also, but where is it? Yeah. It's gonna have to stay. Like, I'd like to get it for the money, but I'm gonna try to pass through. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. down there, though. Or maybe that's just a way back up if you fall. Looks like it. There's somewhere to rest. Let's take a look. There's more out here than I expected. Alright, it's looking clear enough. Let's have a look. Ammo we can use. Health we can use. Flashlight we don't really want, but we'll take to sell, I guess. Anyway, like, I even deleted most of my social media accounts because, like, it has a huge negative impact on my mental health. And like, I've made peace with a certain idea that I don't know if it's true or not. The like theory of internet death, that like by a certain point, the majority of the content you're seeing online is just like bots arguing with bots, right? And that none of it's really real people. And I take some peace in that because like my brain just doesn't want to accept that people might be as silly as they appear to be. And I don't know. I'm not sure how much peace I genuinely get from that notion. I get some from it. And then I'm not gonna beat this drum too long, but apparently there's a certain government that is arresting people for stuff they put on social media that they deem as either hate speech, misinformation, or possibly inciting violence. And they also get to decide what qualifies as those conditions. You're not really allowed to argue with them because that would fall under the conditions. And I don't know if like my instinctive reaction to that is very negative, even though I don't post anything online that I consider misinformation. I don't say anything hateful online, as you can tell by my content. I'm not a hateful person. I don't have it in my heart. I don't have it in my day. It's not how I live. And I'm so aware of my own mortality that I refuse to waste my days and energy being mad at people I don't know, that live ways that I don't understand, right? So, at the same time, like, my instinct is like, oh, I don't like this, you know. Coming across that, ammo I can't use. It wasn't good for my mental health to see that. And then to see, like, quite a bit of support for it and stuff, too. There's gotta be a better way. There's gotta be a better way. Like, people... we gotta figure something out where we're gonna have to, ooh, look at him. We're gonna have to agree on like some foundational ideas that we're gonna hold above other ideas. That one's got a long rifle. And then we're gonna have to base other decisions around those, right? And it's not gonna be perfect because there's no such thing, but that's what we're gonna have to like. We're gonna have to like aim at something together, right? Some goal, some unified goal. And I'm just not seeing that, and it makes me very uncomfortable, which is why I don't spend time on social media. Well, he ate that like a sandwich. Oh my. Should have test fired that. Didn't test fire it. Didn't test fire it. Sit still, bastard. Shot up. Okay. Why didn't you fire? afraid of that. Come on. Better than I expected. Bastard. Is anybody else? That was crazy. That was crazy. Holy crap, what a fight. Holy crap, what a fight. My goodness. Okay. I want to go find my long mag that I pitched and all that. That was awesome. That was actually like super fun fight, but it was also like it's good that I was playing better today than I was playing last week, because that was wild. That was wild. Oh my. I gotta find that long magazine I pitched. I hate that I dumped the long magazine. I was in a panic. Let's see if I can see it. I probably lost it, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it. There's a magazine. There it is. Oh, good. That long magazine makes a big difference. Also fairly certain that I dropped a mag on my first reload. There it is. I thought I had it in position. I've noticed in this game you gotta give it that little extra shove. You can't just get it close to the bottom and release it. At least not consistently. Whew. That was great. That was great. That was super fun and very tough. And it also didn't feel unfair, even though it was tough. Dang. And I'm really not trying to get political with you guys. That is not my intention. I am a super moderate person. I really am a live and let live kind of guy. I don't care what consenting adults do in their free time, as long as it doesn't hurt other people. Like my own ideas about going out and working hard and trying to make the community a better place, clean up your lot, help your neighbor clean up their lot, and make the street better, right? I recognize that not everybody necessarily wants to do that, and like, while I don't think it's beneficial, right? Like, genuinely, this is not going to be a popular video at all. When I look down my street and I see roofs falling in, and I see cars on spare tires, and everything's rusting apart, and grass 2 feet tall, and people are walking around in poor health, you know what I mean? Their clothes are hanging off of them. They're either impoverished as heck or massively overweight, super unkept, mad, unhappy, right? When I look down my street and that's what I see, and legitimately that's what I see, like, there's a part of me that says this is not sustainable. This is not sustainable, because I've worked in different forms of infrastructure for a long time, and I know that our power lines are falling down. I know that our water mains are rusting apart. I know that our sewers are collapsing and rotting out. All of that is true at the same time. The health of our population has never been worse, and people don't know how to do anything. People spend all their free time playing video games, scrolling social media. Nobody knows how to do anything. Everything's falling apart, and everybody's in bad health, and that's a really bad combination, and that's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about. Like, you will be so much happier in life the more capable you are, because it gives you a confidence you don't have otherwise. Like, if you've got a car and it's just completely magic to you, and it breaks down and you have no money, then you are screwed. You are screwed. But if you've taken the time, slowly, over time, and give yourself time, because it takes time. But if you've taken the time to learn how to work on something, how to take care of something, to do your own maintenance, then you have a confidence that if it breaks, you're going to be okay. And it's a completely different frame of mind, because pretty soon, many aspects of your life have that same quality, right? Like if I need to fix something in the house, I can do that. If I need to fix the car, I can do that. It's just a completely different mindset. In short order, you walk around very confident, because outside of things that are beyond your control, you're going to be able to control a lot more things. And that's like, it's a calming sense. It just makes, I don't know how else to describe it. I don't ever plan what I'm going to say before I play. I don't have some agenda. I'm just a guy playing games. And I've always just been a guy playing games. And this is where I have gone to escape my reality when there were too many things beyond my control and the stress level was too high. And I would create videos and I would hang out with you guys and I would air my thoughts against you as an audience to water check my own ideas. And that was beneficial. And that's what I've always done. Pretty sure I heard footsteps, but I think it was me. And the crazy thing is, like, the world has changed so much in such a short amount of time. And there's so much information. There's so much information online that conflicts with other information that's online. I am still good on weight. Thank you to whoever suggested I buy this bag. Like, one person says this, you find something else saying exactly the opposite. And you can find that for any subject you want, without end. I feel like this is going to be occupied again. So at some point, the water's so muddy that you just have to, like, retreat to what you think you know is right. And that's the way I'm going to have to live. Like, I really am a live and let live kind of guy if you're not hurting other people. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. My goals are my health, my family's health. Calm down, porcupine. Like, we're not here for a long time. And I've been, like, obsessed with existential dread since I was, like, 14 years old. You know what I mean? I remember whenever I was, like, 6 years old, asking Grandma, what happens when we die? I don't want to die. What happens when we die? It became so severe at one time. The hell is that? Okay, so that's how you travel. Alright, scared the crap out of me. This is not going to be fun to retrieve. Alright. That's my point, right? I'm knocking on 40, right? And I love the comments that are always like, you're young, pest. I appreciate it. I don't feel young. Everything hurts. I'm tired. I'm sure that gets worse. Ow, don't hurt me. Man, this is a mess. How do you even... What the hell? And I get dribbled like a basketball. My point on all of that is I am not going to waste my days pretending some politician is like me. You know what I mean? Some elite is like me. That they're great. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. I don't like any of them. 100%. We gotta move. I'm getting tore up. I think I got it. Oh. And I see it online. These politicians don't know you. They don't like you. They just want your vote. You know what I mean? They don't care. Don't simp for these people. It's wild to me. Where's my... Oh no. Oh, it worked, okay. Unfortunately, I have to waste another health syringe. Actually, I could probably go home and heal. Let's see what options I have at this door. Sorry, the commentary on this video is going to be very unpopular. Maybe not. Maybe most people understand what I'm trying to say. Where the heck are we? Oh, this could be death. Oh, this just brought me around to the other side. It's like a shortcut. Interestingly enough, this area does not have to be passed through to reach the next area. So we're going to hope that no mobs have respawned, and we're going to make our way back home. And like, part of me deep down, like, I don't want to alienate anybody that wants to hang out with me. I hope you take the time to understand where I'm coming from. I've been alive a long time. Not as long as most. Longer than a lot. Lost my tablet. And I don't know everything. I don't even know what I don't know. That's how I choose to live. I choose to live in a way that might protect me from what I don't know that I don't know. And I'm not perfect at that. I could point out examples every day of things that I could be doing better, that I'm aware of that I could be doing better. And those things give me anxiety because I know. Like, I know I could be doing better. I could do better. I could go farther. I could try harder at this or that. Sometimes you let laziness get the best of you. And I'm aware of those. I'm not a perfect person. I'm not pretending to be. I'm not suggesting that anyone else should be. But I think you, like, owe it to yourself and to those that came before you. Like, we live in times of relative comfort compared to the past. I think you owe it to the people that suffered hard to try to make the most of what you got here. And that's kind of like a little philosophy I try to use. I don't know. I am trying. I'm gonna go for a run as soon as this video's over. I'm gonna work on that motorcycle as soon as I'm done with my run. I'm gonna start planning that trip. And then I guess, because I don't feel comfortable without a plan B and plan C, I'm also going to start looking at, like, alternate employment options in the event, for some reason, that my current job not be here tomorrow. You know what I mean? Or the day after, or the month after. And I feel like fairly secure in my job. My boss is happy with me. I do good work. That don't mean anything. But there's people that rely on my income, you know? So that's a source of anxiety for me. Not much down here. I just wasted a shell. Oh, got it back. Okay, let's get out of here. It's like serious hesitancy about uploading this video, because a lot of what I said might be read wrong. I have to think about it. I have to watch it back and think about it. Hopefully people understand where I'm coming from. I think I'm gonna go ahead and sell and heal. Turn in a couple things. We'll go out to this forest. It's dark. It's dark for a while yet. Let's go heal. This is why I stay off social media. I get stressed out. I get stressed out. Come on. That's super affordable compared to buying medical supplies. Great. You're in perfect health. Don't you wish that was a thing in real life? Heck, sometimes I just wished I could, like, tag in a stunt double to go through different things that I don't want to go through. Try to turn in a couple things. I don't think I got the right. This isn't the right artifact. It's not the right artifact. That's alright. We got the sample, though. The wrong artifact. That's what I get for not paying attention. Got some security points. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of some of this other stuff. Don't have much to sell. Was really happy with the new gear. The shot pattern on the shotgun was much tighter than prior, which was nice. The laser sight worked very well. And the extended magazine on the Makarov was godsend. So, was very happy with the gear's performance out there. Despite the fact I almost died, things went pretty well considering. Let's put this stuff away while we're waiting for the sun to come up. What size does this use? 7.62 by 39. We've got some of that. This is not 7.62 by 39. This is 5.45/39, which I think is up there. This will take just a couple minutes to put this stuff away, and we'll get back out there and check out this forest zone, which is exciting. And I went on a whole topic I did not want to cover today. Even with the boxes being color-coded. Took me a minute. Good enough. Okay. I'm content with that. We're healed. Let's go check out the forest. I would prefer to wait for the sun to come up. I'm not going to do that. We got a day in 10 hours. It wouldn't hurt to sleep a couple hours. Not really sure what that does to mobs. We're going somewhere we haven't been before anyway, so what's the difference? Beautiful. It's a beautiful game. Alright. Once more, except into a new zone. I really like this so far. Whoa, look at that. Let's go on. This is really nice. Real nice. I'm glad I decided to come here. I almost did not. Wants me to go up the road, turn west, go have a look-see. There's a shelter up there. That might be the first shelter that I've encountered. There's a shelter that way too. Let's just have a little look around. Take it in. Heard chimes. that it down there? Oh, I like the music in here too. Let's take that in for a moment. Oh, I need to clear my mind. It's part of the reason I exercise. When I exercise, like all that blood flushes around, like the brain is just an organic computer. And it works on space magic, okay? Got electrical impulses and blood and oxygen, chemical reactions, and somehow that put together becomes you. And when you go for a run, like you tax your entire system. You flush out a lot of stuff that maybe settled into the pipes, you know what I mean? Like flushing a water main. You open the hydrant, all that tuberculation breaks loose and blows out the extra minerals, keeps the system healthier. That's cool as heck. When I run, it clears my mind. It flushes out like all the negative energy. When you're out there against yourself, like it brings things into perspective. And that doesn't change the fact that the world scares the crap out of me. Like I say that, and I mean that. The world is a dark and scary place. This channel is not. It's not supposed to be. And I wasted quite a bit of time being mad about things I can't control. I don't know if there was any benefit to that. I regret that. But it is what it is. I'm not going to carry individual bullets. I'm curious about this thing. Where did it go? I love the atmospheric sound in here. Am I out? No. Not good. Woo! That is an extreme area of effect. You have to keep a healthy distance away from that thing. And it's not always visible. Someone previously that really didn't like shock anomalies, they got an upgrade. At least they move around instead of just blocking your way, which I'm sure there's both. What a great zone. What a fantastic zone. They nailed it. They nailed it. I mean, this looks great. Love the atmosphere in here. Calm down, porcupine. You know, nobody really likes you. Come on. Check the state of the abandoned shelter. Wants me to go the other way. First, let's see what's down here. Nice. Just an observation. Seems like there are less mobs that are not specifically super dangerous. I feel like the mimics fight fairly. I feel like those mimics could get the best of you in a hurry. The creepers, I guess they're not impossible. How many did I face down there at once? 4? I hear another piece of ash. Oh, right there in the headlight. Great. That's a great spot for it. I thought the mimics, so long as I was able to stay in motion, were not unreasonable. Though they're tough. This is great. This is great. I just want to take it in. Just want to take it in for a minute. The mimic way down there. You can stay way down there. We're not going to explore that direction today. We're going to stay to the mission. Hope everyone had a good day. I think the first half of this recording session spent quite a bit of energy maybe not being productive, maybe not airing useful thoughts. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to leave those in the video or not. If I take them out of the video, I'll at least edit in the combat, because I feel like that was pretty good. It is not my goal to come on here and change your opinion about anything. If anything, that's empty. It's my goal to come on here and test my own opinions against myself as I play, as I walk around and I talk and I think. Where'd that thing go? Way the heck over there, huh? Ooh, that's an area effect. Try to slip through. I feel like that thing teleports when it disappears. It could teleport right on me. Ooh-ah. We're close. This zone is massive. Uh-oh. I was closer to that anomaly than I expected that I would be allowed. Laser sight during the day is going to be a little tricky. This will be my first magazine test in the other rounds. Something could come up from there while I'm dealing with this guy too. Let's have a look over here first. I think I heard a creeper. See no motion. We're gonna stay on track. We're gonna hope for the best. Get the feeling that these guys take between 2 and 3 shots. Well, at least the ones I've encountered thus far. This guy could be a lot tougher. I'm gonna wind up close. Ow. Really didn't observe the tracer. I was too concentrated though. Okay. This zone is fantastic. I hear it. Come get somebody. Clear. Must be down there in the red juice, which may or may not have hurt him. Okay. Reload. Back back on track. There's probably more up here. Let's see if we can take a look. It gets kind of foggy on this edge. We're not walking out into that. It gets really foggy really fast there. This is such a cool area. We can do it. Stuck on nothing. Let's go. I feel like this shelter is going to be well occupied. But I don't see anybody patrolling. And they typically patrol. There seems no question of that. Like, these are very mobile mimics. They've just nailed it with this so far. They've just nailed it. Can't wait for them to add like the MetaQuest version so more people can experience this. Welcome to the shelter. I'm going to assume this is a very safe location. In here we can sleep. According to that tutorial note, in here we can pass a tide wave. Useful. Brand new. My arm stretches into oblivion. We'll go ahead and exhaust this one before we switch to it. I guess we're putting it there. We're gonna have a good thorough look. I expected a little more than crackers and health. That seems to be it. Ready to complete. Fair enough. It's our first day in an extremely large zone. There's a lot to see in here. And a lot of death. I don't want to die today. Dang it. Thoroughly enjoyed my first look at this zone. Let's switch into that environmental storytelling mode, right? This was clearly some kind of homestead. Supply of wood, gardening. Building feels bigger from the outside than the inside. Okay. We're gonna head back. It's been a day. That bush had a humanoid shape. Gave me pause. I've enjoyed today. Hope I didn't rub anyone wrong. I don't usually feel any stress towards that when I make a video. Kind of say what I got to say. It is not my intention to offend or upset or hurt anyone's feelings. It's really not. I'm gonna look at this too. I don't feel like anything I say is unreasonable. If you think so, let me know. think that's the benefit in having friends you like really trust. I don't want to venture into this mess to get. I see it. Maybe I can just walk right up to it. What are you? Mine. Oh, look, there was some footprints. Sand, see that? It helps me navigate right back out. Ooh, slugs. Nice. Are they a different color? They are. Great. Great. Okay, we're gonna head home. Like, to me, a good friend is, it's not somebody that I'm just like I'm gonna spend time with. I'm gonna hang out with. I'm gonna enjoy their company. I'm going to learn from them on things that they are more competent at than I am. And I'm gonna show them things that I'm good at. Right? We're gonna make each other better. And part of that is, if I say something that needs checked, and that friend is going to check that. Gotcha. A good friend is going to test my logic. I'm going to look up here too. I can't leave. I just can't leave. That's how you get better, if you want to. If you say, like, sometimes you see people, you've seen it, right? You've seen it. Somebody says something really dumb. Like,
no smokes left.
No smokes left, huh? It's in the window. Uh-oh. Real busy, real busy, real busy. Had enough today. We've had enough today. They ain't scared of wasting ammo, though, are they? Interesting design change, where, so far at least, you access the zones from here, not by passing through them. I consider that good and bad. Actually kind of liked that I needed to pass through certain zones on my way to other zones. Nice. So, I might go back out and try to find that. What do we got pending? Can't get this because I need 10 more security points before I can do the next top mission. So that's fun. Can scout some locations in the forest, might be fun. Look for distorted objects. I've got some of those. I've got the cup. Wow, these are actual mission turn-ins. Like, so I can't sell the cup. Interesting. Something to think about. Something to think about. We'll decide what to do for next week. Do we have anything worth selling? I guess I could sell the bin. That's what it looks like, a little bin. I'm going to keep the cup, obviously, since it's for a mission. Keep the probes. Keep those probes. Not bad. Feel really good about the day. In some ways. Hopefully I didn't just step out and make the come on. Alright. As per tradition, if you have a guess as to the value of this small pile of stuff and things, and a number in your head, was that your number? Super low number. That's okay. We're already up to 2193 again, despite the fact we got a better bag, we got a better rig, we bought a bunch of ammo. And I am thoroughly enjoying this game. And it's got some tough spots. Like these mimics are no joke. I could have took them back there at that house, but I'm kind of tired, kind of over it for the day. Looking forward to going to explore the forest again. Though, at this point, we're getting one day out from a tide wave. But I played a lot today, and I only burned about 24 hours-ish. So, that's still a lot of time. I just have to be careful. Just have to keep in mind, because I get the feeling that the tide wave this time is bigger than it used to be. Under construction. Anyway, my energy seems a little off. This is why I generally don't go on social media. Can you imagine, like, people that are on there on purpose? Like, that's what they do all day. They just marinate in that misery all day. That's what the algorithm's designed to do, you know? And humans have, like, a negativity bias. Like, we react more strongly to things we don't like because, you know, we've evolved with that as a survival mechanism. You want to be paying attention to stuff that you think is dangerous or bad. Otherwise, it gets you. And if you've got an algorithm that shows you things that you will pay attention to, because that's how they make money, then your feed, no matter what your intentions are, your feed is going to be full of stuff you don't like. And people just marinate in it. They're just on it all day. They're just on it all day. And then when you run into them and they're just torqued beyond all reason, of course they are. Of course they are. Spend all day with an algorithm designed to upset you. And it works. It works. It's going to show you people that you didn't know existed. They're going to, like, disagree with you on fundamental levels that make you very uncomfortable. Like, and I've got mixed emotions. I think the world would be a much better place without social media. At the same time, social media might be the only way that you could have access to information. I swear I just heard a dog. We'll think about that later. Maybe there are dogs in this game. Because, like, do you trust the news? Do you trust the news? Like, I don't care what your political leanings are. Do you trust the news? You couldn't possibly. Like, you can immediately prove that that's not a good idea by switching to whatever channel you think is wrong. And they're going to get on there and they're going to tell you truths that you don't think are true. No matter what your position is, try the other channel. They're going to tell you 100% stuff that you think is incorrect. So you couldn't possibly trust the news. Because if they're lying, then they're lying. Right? And the truth is going to be somewhere in the middle. If you spend time out with regular people in the real world, you'll find that people are way more alike than they are different. That they all want the same things. They're all worried about the same stuff. They just want, like, they want some sense of security and comfort. They want to be safe, and they want to have good days, too. They want to spend time with people they want to spend time with. And they want to watch stuff that makes them happy. We have way more in common than we do different, and don't let social media convince you otherwise. You'll get on there, and you will hate them. You will hate these people. And to meet them in person and spend time with them, you would find that they're really not so bad. But this has been quite the emotional roller coaster. I think I always bring my life into this with me when I create content. Most of the time I don't regret that. I would say today maybe I do, but I haven't rewatched it. If it makes me too uncomfortable to upload it, then I won't upload it. But then I'm not a big channel. And I've not stood on any hills. I'm not taking any positions that anyone should really be upset about. We'll wrap it up. Not my best work, probably. I apologize to anyone's day that I made less satisfying than it could have been. This will go up on Friday if I choose to upload it. So hopefully you had a good week. Hopefully you got some fun weekend plans. Hopefully you're spending your free time with the people you want to spend your free time with. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this tiny channel. Have a nice day.